Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Alright, so today we're talking about the adaptive LEDs on your X6 and X5. Alright, this applies to the vehicles that have the optional LEDs. And if you don't know if you have the LEDs or not, the main giveaway is the fact that first, all four are going to illuminate at nighttime instead of just the two outer bulbs. And when they're off, you'll see just a little reflector as opposed to what an eyeball like projector with the normal HIDs. Now, the advantages of the LEDs is first you get functionality of one, automatic high beam, and then I think you get a little bit more illumination, although that could be subjective depending on the viewer. But one of the features that isn't enabled here in the US is the European anti-dazzle. And if you don't know what that is when you are approaching another vehicle from behind or in oncoming traffic, it can turn on and off certain beams to maintain your visibility and not dazzle the driver at the same time. So a couple of examples: if I'm meeting another oncoming traffic at nighttime, high beams are on. As that traffic approaches closer, it's going to turn off the two outer lights, keep the one on the right side on, so on the shoulder, so I can still see the right side, and driver never gets dazzled. If I'm behind another vehicle, it can act as a tunnel and tunnel basically the right and left side, and that driver that's in front of me never gets blinded by the light. It's pretty cool in action to see. When you're, if you do a lot of back road driving, a lot of night driving, this can be proved as an advantage. Now, I had made this video back in February, and I wasn't sure exactly how to release it because this car was previously coated with the ESIS coating, and then I was able to remove it and then re-enable it. But I was thinking, you know what, will it work? Is that just my car specifically, or will it work? So I wasn't sure how to proceed, so I decided, you know what, let me just scratch that video because I'm not sure. I don't want anyone to mess up their car. So fast forward till today, I had a subscriber actually reach out to me, and he says, hey, just so you know that you can do this with BimmerCode. And I said, yeah, I made this video and I just wasn't sure if I should do it. Now he said he successfully done it. It worked for him. I was like, all right, if it worked for you, then maybe I'll release the video so everybody else can see it. I'll still make it kind of a beta because I don't know how, like I said, depending on the year, make, and model, your options you see in BimmerCode may vary. I know they made that tailgate soft close feature, and I know some of you guys said that some of your options in your BimmerCode were different, especially in the 2017 models. So this may or may not work for every car, but here's the instructions, and I'll get to that video now. So let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Actually, the most common coding question I get is how to code anti-dazzle. Now, I've seen a write-up online on BimmerPost. I think it was on even the M5 guys, and then they've said they've coded successfully. Now, I tried it with the M3 because this car isn't coded, and something went wrong. It still did the anti-dazzle, it still did the adaptive beam where it moved around and channeled the car, but there were a couple cars where I followed behind and it activated the high beams on, and I'm just like, this isn't working, so I didn't publish that video. I was able to reverse the coding on the F85, and I said, okay, let me try and recode everything back in and follow the steps, and we're gonna try that now. All right guys, let's get started. So first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and get this started with the coding. So we're gonna speed this up a little bit. You're gonna go in with your code, you're gonna go into body domain controller, go into your expert mode. You're gonna go into your 0373 LA master 1. So you hit that. All right. My screen recording, turn it on. Master 1 3073. And you're gonna go through check a few items. Uncheck, basically you're checking a few items off the box here. It starts with the C _HBA_ENA. So some of these are somewhat in order. Let's find it. Go to the very bottom. That's where you find that one. You're going to enable. Let's go into LUTFLC. For lighting Y, we're going to put on, we're going to check these boxes. And then we're going to go into the C_AFS enable. Nope, that's not it. CAFS. There we go, right here. And we're going to enable. All right. Now we're going to go into adaptive shut and enable that. There we go, it's enabled. Okay, let's code it. All right, so let's run through the coding and we'll go from there. Lighting system function. We'll see how that works out. And guys, save a backup before you continue with this. Just make sure that it's successful. So we'll go ahead and we will get out on the road. Do some testing. Alright guys, if you successfully coded it One thing you're gonna notice with the LEDs is when you're stopped or you're below 25 in auto mode, you're gonna notice one of your LEDs is not illuminated. All right, now the other side, they're all on the upper portion, but come up here on top, you'll see that it is missing a little bit. As your vehicle picks up speed, that wheel will move up and you'll see it illuminate properly. If you switch the lights into the on mode, you'll see that it is fully illuminated, but then you lose your adaptive function when you turn the lights to the on position. And the last thing I wanted to add was the way that it works is this camera up here in the windshield where it says connected drive, it is reading the surrounding roads, it's reading the vehicles. It knows if that vehicle were to shift left or right, how to move the headlights accordingly. If your car moves over more, you cannot blind that person at all, can't put it in their mirrors whatsoever. If they were to get out of the range and somehow exceed the limitations of the panning motion of the lights, you will then see that the lights, the high beam would disable appropriately depending on the field of view. Also, one limitation I found, I had my lights in the auto mode with the adaptive function on, and I was following behind, I think it was an Escalade or a GMC Yukon Denali. I had to put the video up and put it up here. But following that vehicle, it was missing tail lights. I don't know, it was malfunction. You can see the side markers, it had brake lights, but the tail lights were not functioning properly. And what ended up happening was the X5 didn't see it, and it just blasted him, full on high beams because it didn't know it was a vehicle in front of me. I had to disable it manually, so make sure you use your own judgment. Like I said, there are some limitations in that particular situation, and that was the only situation that I've seen where it inappropriately activated the high beams. But I can't fault the car because the vehicle I was following did not have any tail lights. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, thank you for watching. Leave me a thumbs up. That helps me. It helps promote the video and the other videos in the channel. And if you like the other videos, check my other videos. I'll put a link up here, maybe a channel or something, or a playlist. I don't know. But thank you for watching and have a good day. Thank you.